interview with some questions, okay?
Okay.
Can you tell me what is your childhood dream?
I always dream of being famous. I really like to sing, so I decided to start using my voice to enter in the world of fame.
Nice. Do you remember your experience in the TV show Victorious?
Yes, I was very young. I was 14 years old, but I have never been here in LA until they called me back. My mother told me that, do you think you can really do this? Should we get an apartment? They made us wait a long time. There's a long time waiting between each call. And we were in a hotel. I was like, I hope so. I have no idea, but finally I got the role of Cat Valentine.
Interesting. Do you mind telling me when you start working in Nickelodeon?
Yes, I started work in Nickelodeon in 2010 to play in Cat Valentine in Victorious.
Nice. Okay. Do you remember what you feel when Nick called you for this role? This
Yes, I was very nervous but very excited. I really wanted the role.
Okay.
This opportunity.
Nice. On the other way,
A few moments later.
do you know when people start to follow you and as you were a famous person?
From the moment I saw a period in Victorious, I start to be very well known by people.
Nice. Do you mind telling me what were your inspiration in music?
I was inspired by Taylor Swift and Whitney Houston to do my own music.
So that's all for today. Thanks for being here.
2,000 years
Hi,
later.
I'm Jocelyn. Today I'm going to interview Leon Thomas, and Leon, it's a pleasure to have you with us. Let's start with the questions. Can you tell me what your childhood dream is?
I always had the dream to be like Michael Jackson and Bruno Mars. These two guys are one of my best music inspiration that I had. So in the other way, I decide to search my own style, my own personality. So honestly, I don't follow like a line to relate with a very famous person. So I don't have like a related explanation, but in my personal experience and related with my career, I always have the dream to be like Michael Jackson.
Do you remember your experience in the TV show Victorious?
As I remember the experience, I was so nervous because in the casting while working that was very good, doing the things that the in this case the character that is Andre Harris needs to do. So I was very nervous, but I think the things that I helped me is that I play the piano, I sing very well. So I think these two things was something that helped me a lot in this experience, in this casting.
Do you remember what you feel when Nickelodeon called you?
And this day I was in the kitchen with my mom, and I received this Nickelodeon call when Dan Schneider told me that I get the job to be Andre Harris in this Nickelodeon series. I was so happy. I remember I started to cry. So it was a great experience. So for me, Victorious was one of the biggest dreams that I had, and I got it. So I was very happy when they told me that I able to be Andre Harris in the TV show.
Do you know when the people start to follow you as you were a famous person?
Honestly, I don't consider myself as a big famous person, but the thing when the people started asking me like if they can take a photo with me or something like that was when I be in Nickelodeon as in the Victorious series. So in this moment, I think the biggest moment that I be like a famous person, but as I say, I don't feel like a very famous person, honestly.
Do you mind telling me what your inspiration in music is?
I always had the dream to be like Michael Jackson and Bruno Mars. These two guys are one of my best music inspiration that I had. So in the other way, I decide to search my own style, my own personality. So honestly, I don't follow like a line to relate with a very famous person. So I don't have like a related explanation, but in my personal experience and related with my career, I always have the dream to be like Michael Jackson.